It was said that computers would one day be so advanced they could instantly recognize you by your physical features. That day has arrived. The technology is called biometrics, and it's used extensively for corporate and governmental security. But what about at home? Here to show us some of our options is Roger Chang. So, Roger, could you explain first what biometrics is and then biometric security?
Biometrics is a way of recognizing an individual, or automatic way of recognizing an individual based on physical characteristics. For example, fingerprints or your vein structure within your hand. Basically, these are items in your body that are not similar or exactly similar to someone else on the planet.
Kind of like a snowflake.
Exactly. So basically by using biometrics or biometric security, you're basing a security system based on those assets. For example, instead of carrying around let me pull this out. Instead of carrying on a card to get into a building everywhere, you just have to bring your hand along, right? Because your fingerprints are always with you. Just stick down your fingerprint, computer recognizes you, unlocks the door, lets you in.
And I hate when I leave my hand at home. Happens every so often.
You leave your head sometimes.
So how does this work? How does a biometric, there's no question about it. Biometrics, where do we start?
For example, let's go with this one. This one is called Face It, and it was actually available for the PC about 3 years ago. It's no longer available for consumer level, more corporate structure. But let me show you how this works, and I will start.
Now you've already input your face in here.
I put my mug in here, so hopefully it'll recognize me. And basically what I'm going to do is look at the camera, and right now, see the little dot trying to see if it's me or not. Hopefully it'll see it's me. Oh, it's trying to.
You're in front of a light, I think.
Yeah, it's actually throwing it off. But, maybe if I moved it back here. Come on, find me.
Maybe you'd have better luck with me.
Maybe if I didn't smile.
Roger, I don't think the computer likes you anymore.
No, well, that's among other things that don't like me anymore.
That's okay. Now, I mean, I understand this type of security for airports and corporate structure, but why would someone want to use this at home?
Basically, if you're living in a situation where you really have sensitive documents on your home PC or even in a work environment where you have it at your workstation that you don't want other people to access. This can either be billing information, this could be tax information, this could be work-related. Suppose you're working on a very important marketing campaign that has to be absolutely secret.
Okay.
You don't want any of that to leak out. So it's one of those things where you don't need to know a bunch of passwords. All you need to do is carry around your hands, put your finger down, and you're already in.
Okay.
It's low on hassle and easy on security.
Let's try it.
All right. So if you could put your finger on the URU device right there. Yes.
Okay. Now I haven't actually told it who I am yet, have I?
No, but if you notice on the monitor right up here, there's a little question mark. And that's saying, who are you? Because I don't have you registered. And I'm not going to let you in to do anything because, well, I don't know who you are.
Darn it.
And actually, one of the cool things is if I locked a folder, and
not that one, obviously.
Not that one, but I can actually let me put my finger on it.
Sure. Oh, sorry, here we go.
Put my finger on it, and it there recognizes me. And now I have full access of the computer, and actually it can encrypt files, which I was trying to do right there. Encrypt files, basically putting a security lock on a file so no one else except me can open it.
Oh, wow. And it uses the
fingerprint.
Now, what are we looking at here? I mean,
right now it's telling me I'm gonna encrypt the file, but before I do, I want to make sure it's you that's asking to encrypt the file, not some like your kids or your spouse or something like that. So it's asking me for the two fingers, these two fingers on my hand. So I just push one down. It's encrypted, so it's successfully encrypted. So now if I go back and I look at it, there's a lock on that file. And if I try to double-click, it's going to ask me again for that finger. So if you stick your finger on it...
Okay, now I'm going to try it. I'm going to try to open your file here.
No, question mark. Doesn't know who you are.
Okay, then you open it.
Open it, and there it is.
Oh, that is so not fair.
It's actually, you can see why it's so useful, because very low on the hassle. Once again, you don't need to know 5 million passwords. You just need to bring your hand around.
My only issue is that I have very limited desktop space. I mean, this is just another peripheral I got to put around. What else can I use?
Which is why people have invented things built into the keyboard. That Keytronic security keyboard actually has one of those finger devices built into it. So in this case, you can just have the keyboard in front of you and not have another peripheral. Just stick it on the keyboard and it'll recognize you.
Very nice.
Now, if you don't want a keyboard and you want something a little smaller, you also have the mouse option. Now, this is the U-Match from BioLink, and basically this has the finger where your thumb would be on the mouse. So basically by holding onto the mouse and putting your finger, you're already in that position and it's scanning your finger at the same time.
Wow. That's kind of neat. It actually, the form feel is actually like the IntelliMouse Pro used to be.
Yeah, it's just a little chunkier to hold in
the
electronics for the scanning unit.
Huh. Now, is this expensive? I mean, this looks like it could be.
Both of those products range about $150 for the keyboard and about, I think, $130 for the mouse.
All right.
They're a little bit pricey, but what you have to remember, you're not getting a keyboard, you're not just getting a mouse, you're getting a security system.
What about the specific devices?
This particular UBU was about $90.
Oh.
So it's not too bad if you want to add it to an existing setup. But once again, I mean, $90 is not a lot for security software. Some, people pay upwards to $200. I mean, it's pretty secure for what you get and very hassle-free.
Gotta like that. If you want to know more about biometric devices, go no further than our website, techtv.com/call for help.